But when you go into the week and you're coming off the back of 2 wins, and then you're looking at building a bit of momentum and confidence, I think from the very first whistle today we looked nervous, we looked shaky, we defended poorly. You know, we've shown a lot of, we've gone through clips, we've spoken about the strengths and weaknesses of the opposition. One of them things was with Miller spinning in behind, you know, we could have been a couple of goals down. You know, so I think it just put that little bit of a nervous edge to us, and I thought we looked jittery throughout. I thought we were jittery with the ball, we weren't brave enough. You know, we played in bubbles a little bit. It's, you know, just look after that your own self type mentality. So that was what disappointed, because again, what I said to him, and if you do feel sorry for yourself, you know, there's no place in football for that, because there's always someone waiting to put the boot in on you. Now, with regards to where we are against Doncaster today, you know, it was a tight game, but I think we were too easy to play against. We gave them too many opportunities. We didn't defend well enough, and going the other way, we made poor decisions. You know, we looked at where the weakness. You know, we thought Quigley could cause them problems. That was proven. We thought early caused them problems. Certainly with the centre half going off early and the young lad coming on, but there was no real, you know, anticipation and willingness and desire. I think we've got to be better than that. You know, so with the ball, without the ball, I'm disappointed. But it was still a tight game. The only time we built any momentum was when we could have got that second goal. Second half, we got the foot on the gas. We kept getting in down the right hand side, which was an area that we'd worked on. We got a couple of balls in. Obviously, we had the opportunities just before they scored. But if you're going to defend like we defended for the second goal, I've not seen the goal back, but at the time I thought that's far too easy to play against, and we've just literally given them the second goal, which, you know, give them the opportunity to run the game out in the end. So disappointing. You know, there's work to be done. I don't think there was much between the sides. I've got to be careful that I don't go too low like I was, not too high last week. We've just got to make sure that we keep believing, keep working hard and keep embracing the next challenge, but we need to play better than what we did today.
It's interesting though, Jim, isn't it, because you would have thought there would have been a level of confidence from the players after what happened at Colchester last week.
Again, different things, whether you're away from home or because you got your nose in front or whatever, but you know, I honestly believe coming to the game that, you know, we're going to kick on. We've had a good week in training. We can see things in training that are developing and getting better. You know, there's more tempo to us. There's a bit of a feel-good factor coming. You know, we're generating all that's hard to do straight away, but certainly off the back of last week, as you say, you're looking for that little bit of confidence. But I think the way we started the game, the warm-up went well. You know, it's important to warm up well. So we always speak to Chaddy, and you know, how it's gone, and they're saying they're at it. You know, you can hear them, they're at it, they're passing well, you know, they're ready. And then we go out and we give too many opportunities away. But I think it just set in then. There was a nervous edge to us. We were making terrible decisions. We were ending it when it was going out of play. We were getting under the ball and letting Miller go through. We could have had a goal or two. But having said that, you know, there wasn't much between us. And then second half, they probably started better than us. They were better than us in the start of both halves. But then we just got on top, and we had that opportunity with Ibby's header. And I think it was probably the first time we really built that momentum, and the crowd were getting behind us, and you're thinking, great, you know, this will be massive for us if we can go from behind to get ourselves in the lead, and we might have gone on and won the game, which, you know, you hope you would do. But as I say, when you're out on top, it's important you score. We had that opportunity, but at the other end you can't concede a goal from a restart like we did. It was a throw into them, and the lads just gone right through us. It was at the time, as I say, not look back at it, but it was a poor goal to concede. And then from then, I think again the nervousness about us, and we've got to change that. I've said that to Goodman there. You can't feel sorry for yourself. There's a long time to go, but we can't just think it's going to happen. It's down to individuals to really drag it out of themselves, drag it out of each other, demand off each other, you know, and put in a better showing than what we've done today.
Are you getting there though, or is there still an awful lot of work to do?
Well, you think you are, because you win last week and you think, right, we're turning the corner, we're just naturally going to kick on. But as the game has you, it builds you up and then soon knocks you back down again. So I've been here before, I've seen that, you know, and that was me worry today. But coming into the game, ultra confident, had a good week. You know, things are developing, things are moving forward. But you know, it's a step back. You know, it wouldn't surprise me going next week we get a reaction, we go and win the game. So that's the way we are. It's inconsistent. You know, we limited Colchester. I know they're totally different sides, but one shot on target, which is a penalty. You know, we could have been 2 or 3 down today, early doors, and that's down to us, you know, with regards to decision making and not being, you know, good enough without the ball. With the ball as well, you know, we can make much better decisions, and I don't believe that we're asking the players to do something they're not capable of. I believe in them. We've seen enough to suggest that we will have enough and we can get up the table. But the penny's got to drop. It's got to drop sooner rather than later, because if you get stuck in that rut, thankfully we got that victory last week. But if you get stuck in that rut, it becomes difficult, and that's what I mean about the rolling the sleeves up mentality and not getting done in behind and not letting your man get the better of you, and all the key elements of defensive play. With the ball again, as I say, we've got to do more. We're capable of more. We should be creating more opportunities. We should have been doing what we did for the goal. You know, Quigley was a handful for them. He was causing plenty of problems. You know, the time we did get it up to him, to come back, we got it wide. Liam Kelly's put a fantastic cross in, headed goal, great. But we didn't do enough. We didn't get into the areas that we spoke about enough, you know, before the game. So that's disappointing, but there's work to be done.